Hi Vikings, we hope you had a wonderful spring break. My name is Jaden Johnson and I'll be your host for this week's show. For today's show, we'll have some general announcements, updates on world news, a spot on the Jake Paul versus Ben Askren fight, a teacher spotlight, and finally, a senior spotlight. Stay tuned, Vikings.
I got you going so far, keep running away from me. Yeah. You said you know who you are, you keep it so sweet.
Are you recording? All right. Okay, welcome to your 2020s, man. Welcome to your 2020s, man. Welcome to your 2020s, man. Welcome to your 20s, man. Welcome to your 20s, man.
I'll admit it, I've been wanting you.
Attention seniors, graduation speaker / singer / musician and program tryouts are all due this Friday, April 16th. All submissions are due at 3 p.m. to Miss Mercer in the assistant principal's office. Now let's take it to an update on world news and current events.
Good morning, Vikings, and welcome to this week's World News. Last Friday, it was reported that the husband of Elizabeth II, Prince Philip, had passed away at 99 years old. Prince Philip was part of over 780 different organizations and served as the chairman of the Duke of Edinburgh Award, a self-improvement program for youth aged 14 to 24. Philip was the longest-serving consort of reigning British monarch and holds the record for the longest-lived male member of the British royal family. He retired from his royal duties at 96 after tens of thousands of solo engagements. Although the cause of death has not been disclosed as of now, the palace said that Philip had died peacefully. As for some uplifting news, according to the official California COVID-19 website, all Californians aged 16 and up are now eligible for the vaccination as of April 15th. This marks a new stage in the coronavirus vaccination process and will allow millions of more people to become vaccinated. As of April 8th, over 66 million have already gotten fully vaccinated. That's nearly 20% of the country's population. To find out how to get vaccinated, head to covid19.california.gov for detailed information. Our final story takes us all the way to Egypt, where on April 9th, archaeologists discovered a 3,000-year-old Egyptian city left as if it were yesterday. The city named the Rise of Aten was found under the sand on the western bank of the Luxor. Lead archaeologist Zahi Hawass said in a statement that it was the largest administrative and industrial settlement in the era of the Egyptian Empire. The city dates back to the reign of King Amenhotep III, who ruled Egypt between 1391 and 1353 BCE. Archaeologists found the city's streets flanked by houses, with walls up to 10 feet high and rooms filled with tools of daily life. They were all perfectly intact. The team also found a large bakery with ovens and storage pottery, suggesting that it used to cater to a very large number of workers and employees. A skeleton was also found of a person buried with his arms stretched out to the side and rope wrapped around the knees. Betsy Bryan, professor of Egyptology at Johns Hopkins University, said, "The discovery of this lost city is the second most important archaeological discovery since the tomb of Tutankhamun." Well, that's all the news we have for you this week. Stay tuned for more, Vikings.
The Viking Vision is recruiting for the next school year. You can apply by emailing to Miss Block with the email address on the screen to show your interest and for more information. Now let's take to George Salcido, who is covering the boxing match between Jake Paul and Ben Askren.
Hey guys, it's George Salcido, and there's a fight this Saturday between Jake Paul and Ben Askren. How did this even start?
Question: how do you feel about the UFC, like when these celebrity fights happen? When a UFC fighter fights a YouTube fighter, or
Did that ever happen? Let me ask you a question. Would you say, because this is what I've always told you, that he has a chance? Not even 1%.
Don't tell him.
On April 17th, Triller Fight Club presents Jake Paul, Ben Askren, with performances by Justin Bieber, The Black Keys, Doja Cat, Sweetie, Diplo, Major Lazer, and the brand new group Mount Westmore.
So what's all the hype surrounding this fight? Well, you have former UFC fighter Ben Askren fighting YouTuber Jake Paul. Now, although Jake Paul has been considered a fighter in his past couple fights, he feels that he hasn't been taken seriously by the community in boxing. So let's take a look at what Jake Paul has to say about that.
They think I'm not taking the sport seriously. Fighting just to fight.
Or goofing around.
Yeah, mess around and make money. There's a lot of hate. I've been in really dark places. I think everyone looks at Jake Paul, they think I'm not a human. And people will be like, oh, how could you be sad if you have a $7 million house and you have a Lamborghini, you're famous. And that's not what life's about. It's about figuring out the balance of what makes you happy and what you're willing to risk for the reward.
Joey. I don't need new friends, I don't like fake friends. Only here to make ends, call when to check in. I don't like partial, need the whole back end. Fresh out of London, she still got an axe to the crib like a palace. I took her to...
On the other hand, we have Ben Askren, who, although isn't a boxer, he is a former UFC fighter. He will be making his debut in boxing this Saturday in the boxing match against Jake Paul. Let's take a look at some of his highlights throughout his career in the UFC.
Jumped in on us. Suzuki's gonna bring me my belt. He can put it in the middle of the cage and give it to me, or I can take it the hard way.
And straight away, Askren goes for the takedown and punches to the head. It's all over in a minute and a half.
The new champion, Ben Askren, slams him down. Boom, shakalaka. You know, the one thing that real martial arts taught us is that it ain't about being the bully, it's about not getting beat up.
The last bout in Ben Askren's studded career.
Thank you to my kids and my wife. I freaking love you guys. I can't wait to get home.
There you have it, Ben Askren!
Jake Paul or Ben Askren? See who wins the fight this Saturday, April 17th, live on pay-per-view.
VHS theater auditions are during the week of April 19th to 25th. All auditions must be filmed and submitted virtually to Mr. Whalen. Requirements for the auditions are listed on the screen. We would now like to take it to a video highlighting one of our teachers at VHS, Mr. Klinger.
Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Klinger. I teach AP Biology, Microbiology, and Molecular Genetics here at Valencia High School. You know, I've been teaching here at Valencia High School, I think it's 18 years now. Yep, so a long time. Why did I want to go into teaching? I really don't know, but it's been the best decision I've ever made. The best thing about being a teacher is that I get to interact with so many different students, and they're the best. They make my day. That's why I'm sad when there's only like 4 kids in my class. Come to school, kiddies. It's like a barrel of monkeys. It's fun. So being back in the classroom has its upsides and its downsides. I love seeing kids and being back on campus. It's a great environment. You should come. It's lots of fun. The downside is I actually have to put on some decent clothes in the morning. I can't teach in my pajamas. Or can I? Maybe next week it'll be PJ day. I'm looking forward to it. Come on, ASB. Pajama day, every day. Adjusting to online learning was actually really difficult, but I'm up for the challenge. Ask any student in my class, and I'm sure out of their 5 teachers, I'm at least second to the bottom. You really should aspire to be kind to everybody, even if they're not nice to you. Bye, Vikings. Have a great day. Or not. The choice is yours.
Staff and students, next week there will be a review of our lockdown protocol. The review is intended to prepare both students and staff to respond quickly to threats on campus. Now let's take to our senior spotlight, Nick Schieremeier.
Hi, my name is Nick Schieremeier, and I'm this week's senior spotlight. During summers, I work at a summer camp on Catalina Island, which is really cool. Basically, I'm a ranger, which means I get to take the kids around to do a bunch of different activities, whether it's kayaking, ultimate frisbee, snorkeling, going canoeing. We just do a ton of different things. It's a lot of fun, and I get to meet a lot of cool people there, and I really enjoy doing that over my summers. But when I'm back here on the mainland during school, what I do is I'm very involved in my church, and I'm very active there, whether it's just attending Mass or being a peer leader for other youth. I'm very involved and active within my church community. What inspired me to go out to Catalina Island and be a ranger during summer camp was my ranger when I was there as a kid doing summer camp. His name was Ranger Jacob, and he just had a ton of really cool energy, and he was really excited about the whole program, and it made me want to go back and do what he was doing when I was able to. My greatest achievement in high school was attaining the rank of Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts of America. This award is very prestigious because you have to carry out your own project and make sure that it goes according to your plan. And you have to earn a lot of other merit badges that help with life skills such as first aid or swimming or personal finance. And this achievement means a lot to me because I was able to earn it when I was a freshman in December of 2017. So it was a lot of hard work and dedication, but I was able to pull it off. My current plan for the future is to attend a 4-year university and graduate with a degree. I got into my top choice school, which was Purdue in Indiana, so I'm very excited to go there. And I'm going to be majoring in computer science with a possible minor in data science. And after that, I hope to possibly go to grad school and then even possibly work at a GAFA company in Silicon Valley. My advice for any underclassmen would be to definitely go to any events that the school has to offer, whether that be football games, basketball games, or just other functions that the school has, because it's a lot of fun and you'll definitely want to enjoy the time that you can spend with friends before high school's over. Thanks for watching, and now let's take it back to the host.
Thank you, Nick, for speaking with us. It was nice meeting you. Well, Vikings, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in. Join us next week for more announcements. Bye, Vikings.